What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Your boy Dread is back, and normally I don't cover political topics per se, but this is a current event, and I cover a wide range of topics on this channel. So here we go. So, in less than a month, the 2020 U.S. presidential election is coming up, and biggest question on everybody's mind: who are we voting for? Who are you voting for? Who am I voting for? Now, who am I voting for personally? I really have no idea. I don't have a damn clue of who I'm voting for. I mean, because there's so much going on in this country. This country's in so much turmoil and it's so divided. And I know a lot of people who are watching right now is like, well, if you're invested in the future of this country, then the choice of who you're going to vote for is obvious. Is it? Ask yourself like that with everything that we're going through. I mean, because this country right now is divided by race, social class, gender, and sexuality, and it's even divided by age. I mean, because all the baby boomers are saying that Gen Z and millennials are ruining this country because we have it so easy. And a lot of millennials and Gen Z, people who are 25 and 35 plus are saying that the boomers and people who are older, 65 plus, they're saying that their ideals and the way that this country should be run are outdated. And the thing is, neither one of them is necessarily wrong. But now let's look at our candidates. On one side, we got the Republican candidate and current commander-in-chief of the U.S., Donald J. Trump. And on the other, we've got former Vice President Joe Biden. Now, Trump, I'm not going to lie, I'm not really a fan of Trump. I can't really say that I like Trump in any way, shape, or form. Now, do I identify with one party in particular over the other one? I'm going to be honest, not really. Now, I said this back in 2016. I was like, well, I will give every candidate a chance to speak their case and, see what, issues that they tackle and the way they tackle them. And I will see what they have to offer, especially when it comes to my personal preference and what they could do for me and my family and my community personally. But Donald Trump had to say one damn thing that appeals to me. And like I said, to me personally, he's just not likable. The only plus side is that he doesn't hide anything. He really doesn't pull any punches. But that's both a gift and a curse. The thing is, in a professional setting, you're supposed to be the president of the United States, which means you're not supposed to set an example for this country, but you're supposed to set an example for all the other countries of the world. Now, Joe Biden. He's the head of the Democrat. He's like the number one candidate for the Democratic Party. I don't know why Bernie Sanders dropped out, but I'll get to that in a second. But what he says sounds good. His what he's pitching looks good on paper. But the only thing is, he said a lot of things and he's made a lot of promises. But the thing is that everything he's saying, he can't keep his promises to everyone. All right. What he's saying right now. Okay, let me give y'all an example. Let's just say that I get $1,000 every single paycheck, but let's just say if I borrowed $100 from 10 people and I promised to pay them all back the next time I got paid. Now, and the thing is, I borrowed so much money from so many people. By the time I get my paycheck, I'm gonna be broke. So that's the thing, is that you can't. When you make promises that you can't keep to everyone, you're gonna disappoint some people. You can't keep your promises to everyone. So, and that's my biggest issue right now, is when you don't like one candidate and you don't 100% trust the other candidate, who the hell are you supposed to vote for? That's the only issue I have right now. And then a lot of people are saying, well, you should just vote green. I mean, that sounds good. That sounds good on paper. But the only problem with that is that the third party candidates, Green Party, and write-ins, they're not going to have enough support behind them. That's the only biggest problem with voting third party or voting green. And then some people are like, well, this election is a SHIT show, which is true. I'm just not going to vote at all. Well, just keep this in mind. If everyone stayed home on election day, if no one voted at all, then guess what? That means that Trump wins by default. And also, keep this in mind. Hillary Clinton won the popular vote last time. And guess what? Donald Trump still won. That goes to show you that I don't want to say that our vote doesn't matter, but electoral votes count more than ours. You can win the popular vote and still lose because you don't have enough electoral votes. The thing is, the popular votes are supposed to influence electoral votes. But, the thing is, everybody's saying that the whole two-party system in America is rigged and it's, it's flawed anyway. The two-party system in America is flawed anyway. and that is the truth. But so I go back to my question: when you don't like one candidate, and you don't trust the other one, who are you supposed to vote for? And I mean, everybody says, well, the lesser of two evils is still evil. But like I said, at this point, I really don't know who I'm going to vote for. I mean, well, it's not who I'm. The thing is, I know who I'm not going to vote for. But just because you know who you won't gonna just because you know this, just because you know who you're not going to vote for doesn't mean that you know who you are going to vote for, which makes your decision just as tough, even if not even tougher than just staying home and not voting at all. Because guess what? As they say, no vote at all is a vote for the opposite candidate. So yeah, but I could go on and on about this, guy, but I just wanted to get this off my chest right quick. But for all my friends in the States who are of legal age, you don't have to tell me who you're going to vote for because that's your own personal business. But are you voting? You know, are you going to vote this time? And do you really believe that our vote in the United States matters, especially with all the division going on in our country, that and the fact that we're going through a global pandemic? Anyway, I'll be back with another video soon, guys. You also, if you're new, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you guys for listening. Peace out.